seen a post today that said you have two options: quit or keep going. Regardless, they're both hard. I had my first hate comment and it was good. They got me. I wanted to come on here for a moment and have a transparency moment, if you will, with you guys, just because I'm learning to express how I'm feeling, express what it is that I'm going through in the moment. I'm learning to do that because I always wasn't like that. Now that I am getting older and now that I have children, I'm learning that I have to express myself and say the things that I need to say if that's how I want them to, you know, to be with me. So I guess this is like my little section of the internet. My TikTok, my YouTube, that's my little section of the internet. That's my friends, that's my time. That's what I like to do with my time. Create content, have story time, all the things with my little section of the internet. But I think that's where the problem is coming in at. Not necessarily the problem, but that's where it's coming in at. The feelings and why we're making this video today is because it's my little section of the internet. That's the thing. It's little. Let's just be honest. Like I said, it's little. It's a little section of the internet. Literally, it's a heap of us. And I am definitely appreciative and thankful to be able to have a platform to go on and say the things that I need to say, and to vent and to release and to inspire and to show other people that yes, you can do it. I love all those things. I love being able to just share my life with the internet. But there does come a time, like right now, and it's not really right now, it was yesterday, I was like just a tad bit in my feelings, because like behind the scenes of content creation, there's a lot of work that goes into it. Like there is a lot of work that goes into it. And when you're not getting the views, when you have this platform but it's small. For example, I make a lot of videos about different drinks, okay? Coffees, matchas, crispy water, lemonades, tea, like all the things. That's me. I'm a drink girly. I love a good drink. And so I make that content as well as having different topics to talk about. And the topics be good. Okay, let's just be honest. Let's be honest, the topics be good, the topics be on point, the topics be hitting, the topics are inspiring. I watch the videos back myself and be like, wow, I'm straight up talking to myself in these videos. And I love that, and I'm going to continue to do that. But if you're not a content person, you don't really know all that goes into creating the content, like setting up, doing, like prepare, no, before even the setup, you got to prepare what it is that you're going to talk about, or what you're going to be recording, or how long you're going to be doing all the things. And then you got to set up for it, and then you have to edit it and try to have the vision of what you thought you want to incorporate that in your video, and then you want to post it, and then there's nothing else you can do after that. And that's the part that I'm stuck at, is the fact that there is nothing else that I can do after that. And I know content creation is for me, because I have had people come up and say like, oh girl, I've watched your video and you helped me. Like, you helped me to remember to believe in myself. You made me laugh. I turned you on and just went about my day and was hearing you in the background, and it was great stuff. Like, I love that. I really love that. Sometimes you want what you have to say to be heard by hundreds and thousands and millions, okay? I know that there is a time for that, and I know that that is coming, but it's the patience thing. Like, my patience, I am working on. I have to continue to work on my patience, because that's one of the issues that I have, I guess. But a good thing is that I had my first hate comment. I had my first hate comment and it was good. They got me. They got me. I posted a short, YouTube short, and I'm like, oh my goodness, CapCut is back. Oh, I was stressing out without CapCut. Like, I'm so happy CapCut is back. Someone commented and said, well, why do you care, baby? You don't get the views. I said, okay, well, get me together. And all I could do was write, I'm screaming. Like, you're hilarious. First of all, I enjoyed it. You had to go to the page and see. Third of all, thank you for clicking on. Fourth of all, you should have watched the video, because I'm sure it would have blessed your life. And I'm sure had you had watched some of those videos, you wouldn't have ever wrote that nasty comment, that shady comment. But it's okay because it made me laugh, and then it made me feel like, oh my goodness, I got my first hate comment. Like I must be doing something. I showed my husband so quick. I said, babe, look, I got my first hate comment. Like, this is hilarious. And then he's about ready to hop on that. Like, who are they? And I'm like, babe, it's okay. It's a privilege. Because had I not posted anything ever, we wouldn't have that. So I'm thankful that someone found our page and said what they said. And they weren't completely wrong. That's the thing. You gotta be honest with yourself. They weren't completely wrong. And don't tell me don't nobody watch my stuff, because I know my mom does. My mom and my husband, they be watching my videos, and then me, so that's 3. And my nephew does not play. Every time a video goes out, which they go out every day, every time a video goes out, he's like, Aunt Sarah, you're killing it. I love you guys. Thank you. I like this topic. That was funny. When you said this, that was funny. And I'm like, you are just like my biggest supporter. Like, if I never get another view and it's just him, I'm going to feel honored, because he's so sweet and he watches them as soon as they come out, and I'm just like, you are my guy. You are my friend. Like, thank you so much. I love him. I just love him. If you have someone that creates content, whether that's on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, LTK, then make sure y'all are supporting them. Even if you just play the video and then walk away, you don't have to watch it play it through, but you don't have to sit there and watch it if you don't want to. But if you have family and friends that are into content creation, definitely support them where you can, because I'm here to testify that when those views aren't viewing the way you want them to view, and when those comments aren't coming in the way you want them to be coming in, and when those likes aren't liking the way you want them to like, it could get a little devastating. And that's okay, because it's progress, it's growth, all the things. But on the flip side, if you are a content creator, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I literally seen a post today that said you have 2 options: quit or keep going. Regardless, they're both hard. Oh my gosh, I have to say that. I might make a video on that, because that is so deep and so good and so inspiring. You have 2 options: quit or keep going. Regardless, they're both hard. If you quit, you're gonna always wish and wonder what it could have been and where it could have took you. But if you keep going, it's going to be hard, because it's going to take a lot to get to where you need to be. It's going to take a lot to sacrifice and dedicate yourself to something that you don't see the fruits of your labor just yet. So either way it goes, it's going to be hard. I am sold out. My mind is made up. I made up my mind that I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep going. I might be just a little bit dramatic, because I've only been posting for like 2 weeks. Like at 6 months, we're going to see where we're at. By 6 months, I would have grown. I would have learned the whole content creation thing. I'm giving myself 6 months to learn it, and then the other 6 months, okay, you learned it now. You learned the ins and outs. Now it's time to really step it up, and now it's time to really go in. Within these next 6 months, I'm just going to be learning the ins and outs, the do's, the don'ts of content creation, and we'll go from there. Really, I just wanted to come on here and just have a conversation with you guys, because I love stuff like this. I was the girl who was watching, if you know, you know. I was the girl who was watching Aaliyah J, It Girl, started it. Kennedy Simone, that was my girl, Kennedy Simone. She was dating, I was watching DDG, okay? If you know, you know. Jackie Aina. These are the people that started on YouTube years ago. And I just recently got on her, probably within like the last year or 2. Maya Graves, she's where it's at. She's so inspiring. Like, that's my girl, and she don't even know. Super inspiring. She's someone else who I watch. De'Ara and Ken. All the content people back then I used to watch, I was faithful to it. I was a consumer. And now I always wanted to be the one who gets consumed. Like, I just want to be that person that people would watch. So I started creating content like 4 or 5 years ago, and I started slacking. But now that I'm older and like got my life together, now I'm back at it. I know it takes years to really blow up and get where you want to be, and I'm going to go down that road. I have to just remind myself daily, like, girl, it's a road, it's a journey. You're not going to get there overnight, and if you do, even better. But if you don't, the more work you put in, the more you're going to know, so that when you do get to where you need to be, you're able to conduct yourself and handle yourself in business meetings. Because one day I will be there. I will be at a business meeting. I will be on a Zoom call. I will be getting brand deals. I will have people under me showing them the ropes. I will have my own little training on what to do and how to do it, when to do it, why to do it. All the things content creation, that is the go. But this is the start. And I have to remember that at times, that this is just a start. I love the fact that I started. That alone is super deep, and that alone is where it's at. So I'm super grateful for that. Hope that someone who wants to start the journey, putting up a phone, a camera, a microphone, a ring light, all that stuff, it's not easy. It's a full-time job, and that's something I have to remind myself at times too. But literally, it's a full-time job. Like, dedicate your time, 9 to 5, whatever, however many hours, 5 hours a day, however much you can do, dedicate that time to it. I know at the end it will pay off. Right now it's already paying off for me, because like I said, I've had people say like, oh, I love your channel. Like young girls. I was taking my kids to the bathroom and this girl stopped me. She's probably like, I don't know, maybe 13, 14. Maybe like 13, 14. She's like, oh my gosh, I follow you guys on TikTok. I love your family. You guys are so cute. I love you guys. I said, oh my gosh, well, thank you so much. We love you too. And I don't know this girl. I've never seen her. I was just going to my nephew's basketball game. So the fact that she came and said that, I'm like, okay, that's where it's at. So don't stop doing what you're doing. If you get nervous, if you get scared, if you get intimidated, if you get sad because it's going slow, it's okay. You're not in a boat by yourself. There's a lot of new beginners, a lot of new content creators like myself who is in the same boat as you, that understand and know that it takes a lot to be a content creator. I'm going to have the faith and the trust in God to know that this is what I want to do, and I feel like it's what he wants me to do. So I'm going to keep going forward, and I definitely hope that you keep going forward too. I can't wait till that day comes where I'm able to bring this clip back and be like, remember I was on YouTube, remember I was saying, look at me now, look at me now, oh look, is that's not gonna be, look at me now, look at me now, oh yeah, I'm excited for that. But like I said, I like to be honest. I like to go in honesty and all that good stuff, and I like to talk. So I said, why not turn on the camera and say how I'm feeling? But I hope you guys understood what I was trying to say. I hope you guys take something from this video. And again, if you are trying to create content and want to be a content creator, it is not easy, but I'm sure it's going to be worth it. When you get those people coming up to you saying that they love your content, eventually when you get those brand deals, when you get those partnerships, you're going to be happy that you went through it. And that's where I'm at. I'm realizing that, girl, I'm realizing that at the end of the day, either I'm going to quit or I'm going to keep going, but they both gonna be just as hard. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep going the keep going route, because this is for me. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys are following us. Well, first of all, make sure that you guys are subscribed to YouTube. Make sure you guys are following us on TikTok, LTK, Instagram, all the things at the Hempill Family. We're here for you. Yeah. Bye guys.